everybody. I'm Sharath Nambiar. I co-founded this company called OneTribeIndia. We organize tours to places all around India and budget tours to the student community. And today we're starting this small video takes. And today we have a very good friend here, Mr. Lex Maxwell. And I'm going to have a small chit-chat session with him. And yeah, he's drinking club soda. the only guy to do that. So yeah, hi Lex.
It's totally normal in Europe.
What's up?
What's up?
So yeah,
So,
how has it been, man?
it's been good.
Yeah, so what do you do here?
In Bangalore, I try to survive the traffic. But I organize treks also, much like yourself.
Yeah.
Only no one comes to them. I think it's because I'm white.
No man, Lex, don't worry about that. Indians are nice. It'll take some time for them to get used to a white guy organizing treks. That's
Drinking
it.
club soda.
Yeah, drinking club soda too. But anyway, tell us about your life, man. Like, what do you do? How did you come here? How did you land in India?
Well, I was working in IT. I had a pretty nice job actually. Made a lot of money, saved a lot of money. And so I decided that I would take a vacation to Germany, learn German. I was there for 1 month and I got the call that they'd closed the whole office and this guy named Anand had stolen my job.
An Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just any Anand.
Okay.
Was my friend Anand.
Oh man.
He'd actually come to Seattle for training and I'd helped him out at our company. Took him to see the new Star Wars movie at the original IMAX theater at the Seattle Science Center and drove him all around and everything and then he stole my job.
That sucks, dude.
So I called him up and I was like Anand, everyone pronounced his name. I was like, Anand, Anand, you've stolen my job. And he said, yeah, don't worry, Lex, I have a guest house, just move here. So I did.
So you stayed in Germany?
Well, I stayed in Germany, and so I lengthened my stay there to 1 year to learn German, which is good because it was like 7 months before I could speak German at all, because Germans are mean. They would mostly just talk to me in English or not at all.
Okay.
So it took 7 months. I started studying German by hitchhiking, which was great because I had to talk to them because I had no choice, otherwise I'd get no ride. So I was very motivated. And then every time someone picked them up, I just tell them the same story again. They've never heard it before, and they'd make some little corrections, and I try to remember those. And the next time I tell the same story again, but with like better vocabulary and fewer grammar mistakes. And then the story would just get longer and longer as I could talk faster and faster. And so that's how I learned German, was by hitchhiking through Germany.
Okay, that's awesome, man. And how come you landed in India?
Well,
What's the
because
story
Anand
behind?
invited me.
Okay.
And so I went and I stayed at his house in Pinya,
Okay.
which is a nice place.
Nice.
It's in the middle of nowhere though.
Pina is like an industrial area in Bangalore.
Yeah, it's nice though. I like it there.
Yeah?
But I had this rainwater club place was hosting me to do an internship with them,
Okay.
and they were over in Vidyaranipura, which I couldn't pronounce at all when I first came here. And
That's where we met you for the first time.
that's
where you met Madhu for the first time.
at the sticker shop. We'd both gotten new bikes like right at the same time.
Yeah.
And so we have to go to get our license plate here because apparently in India you can just like go to any random store that makes stickers and make a sticker of your license plate, and that's your license plate. So it was awesome, and we were there, and like the guy before us had like gone crazy. He bought like 100 stickers for his bike.
Oh.
He had like boss sticker and like
all the Indian gods and
all the Indian gods, and he had like a Ganesha, and like I'm standing there watching it, and I'm starting to think like maybe I should get a Ganesha for my bike. My bike should say boss. I want to say boss. I'm like, no, wait, what am I thinking? And then I was like, I'm like, what is with this guy? And Madhu's like, I don't know, Indians are crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know they are.
I was at it.
And-
Putting me on blast.
Yeah. And then tell
I
us.
was at it.
And so then he was like, what do you do here? And I'm like, oh, I do this and that. And
He
the
had
other."
his backpack on. I was like,
I
okay,
might-
this guy goes trekking.
Yeah, I had my trekking backpack. I usually carry it with me everywhere. He's like, do you go trekking? I'm like, yeah, I'm planning a trek here in a couple of weekends. And so I gave him my card and we got in touch. And we tried to do some stuff together. Didn't work out though. They were all in school at the time, and they were so young. They were so
We
cute.
were so young. Yeah. Yeah.
We were all young.
Yeah, you were young.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened after that? You went back to Germany, right?
So I went back to Germany to try and get a job, but that didn't work. No one wanted to hire me for IT.
Okay.
and then my visa ran out, so I had to leave the Schengen zone. So I went to Romania for a few months, and I worked with gypsy children. That was really cool.
Gypsy children.
Yeah.
Nomadic life, man.
Well, I mean, they're not really very nomadic in Romania anymore. They've been settled there for quite some time.
Okay.
And then there's, of course, the whole controversy about what we're supposed to call them. Can we call them gypsies, or is that a racial slur? And there's actually like dozens of different names by
Well,
which
that
to
shouldn't
call
be a
them.
problem for you, right? Being racial.
You white people.
I am very not racist.
Yeah.
I mean, Nelson Mandela is less racist than me, but I'm close to that end of the spectrum. I'm very unracist.
We believe you, man.
Thank you. That means a lot to me,
Yeah.
especially since you have dark skin.
Dude, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. You don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll edit that part out later.
You wanna see that? Yeah, man. It is dark skin.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, you've got all the tones too. I always feel like you can do like interior decorating. It's like no, I want the walls to be that one right there, and you can pick like the different shades and stuff. On me, you just get white and whiter.
You racist guy.
You can see the blue from my blood inside my skin.
Good.
I tried to get a tan. I tried really, really hard. I was going through Central Asia. I was thinking maybe it'd be better if I had darker skin. I'll grow out my beard. I'll get a really dark tan. I'll dye my hair a darker color. At least then they'll have to get closer to me before they can realize that I'm American. At least give me a chance to try and be nice to them before they decide that they hate me.
And then what
At least
happened?
give me a fighting chance. I couldn't get a tan. I couldn't grow a beard either, it turns out. It was the first time I'd
Yeah.
ever tried.
There's nothing there, man.
This is a week.
Yeah.
That's a week worth of beard.
Yeah, I get the same amount for a week.
I can't grow a beard to save my life. I mean, that's what it was for. I was trying to grow a beard and get my skin darker to save my life, and I literally couldn't do it to save my life. Every time I'd get a dark skin, I could get to maybe here. Like the part of your body that is never seen by sun. That was my dark tan. And as soon as it got that dark, I'd be like, yes, I've achieved it. And oh, what is this little blister here? And the whole thing would just peel off, and underneath it, it's white as snow.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't actually a tan. I think it was just dead skin caked with dirt.
Dude, stop it, man. Stop it. We're not going to talk about this anymore.
no.
So we're going to move to the next topic. Tell us about your return to India.
On my return to India, that was really exciting. So I was in Germany working as an English teacher, managed to save up some money, really excited to go back to Bangalore and relaunch my trekking company, Lex Adventures. Check it out.
Yeah. Lex Adventures.
And so when I came back, so we arrived just in mid-October, and we've run like 14 treks so far, and it's been a lot of fun. Treks have been really great.
Nice, man.
And
good.
then Sharat invited me to Under 25 conference. I did a little presentation there.
Nice,
That
man.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've taken up slacklining recently. My girlfriend fell off a cliff while we were on a trek in Germany.
Yeah, that
I got to watch her as she fell 15 meters off this cliff. Like I just reached out with her and barely touched her with the tip of one finger, and then she fell. And as she was falling, she was looking me right in the eye too. It was like, "How could you let me fall?" And I'm like,
Nahi.
Maybe this guy should direct Bollywood movies.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, and then
So that was very scary, and then so I screamed for 5 minutes, and I screamed for 1 minute, and then I jumped off the cliff after her because she was just passed out at the bottom, laying there not moving. So I jumped off the cliff after her, and then continued screaming for another 4 minutes, and some knifed German rock climbers came and rescued us.
Okay.
And of course they're all like, "How did you get down here?" They're like, "She fell, what happened to you?" I'm like, "I jumped." But it didn't hurt. Nothing hurt for like 12 hours after that.
okay.
So they came and they had a lot more gear and some more people, and one of their friends, they were big rock climbers. They've been climbing in Eastern Germany since forever. And recently one of their friends had fallen and died. So in his honor, they'd all taken these mountain rescue classes, which came in very handy for me. And they came and rescued, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you should practice with slacklining. It's a great way to build strength and balance." So we got a slackline, and we do that now too.
Nice, man. That's a good stuff. Good thing to do. So tell me now, what's your future like? What do you see? What you're gonna do?
I have
for
no
the
idea.
Next... So when are you leaving India, man?
So in April, I'll be flying out of
Are you gonna miss
Bangalore.
India, or what's the scene?
I will always miss India.
Yeah.
The last time I left, I missed it so much. I flew into Frankfurt. It was freezing freaking cold. minus 10 degrees, and I hitchhiked back to Corina. That was nice.
Yeah.
But no, I always miss India.
Yes, man. We'll miss you, man.
I'll miss you too. You should come visit me.
Yeah, if I save up enough money, I will land to Germany once.
Flights are not so expensive. You don't need any money once you get there. I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
You can get everything for free in Europe. Those bastards waste everything. Like here, your garbage is full of actual garbage. In Germany, it's full of like food that hasn't even been opened, and like BMWs. You're just laying there. You can just take them.
Yeah, I know. Germany is a fucked up country, man. So tell me then, you want to tell us something? Like something that you haven't told anybody?
Something that I haven't told anybody.
Yeah, something very secretive or something very funny or some experience that you really want to share out there. Like, but you haven't really shared to anybody about.
You're really putting me on the spot there. I'm a pretty open person. I don't have very many secrets.
Okay, then tell us something very interesting, man. Like, tell us something that, I don't know, like that inspired you or some experience that really changed everything for you. Some person in your life. Or...
Oh, you want like the positive inspiration story?
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I got fired, man. I didn't want to go home and do a job search. I had my choice between going home and being unemployed or doing anything else I wanted. I chose anything else because job search and being unemployed is no fun at all. Yeah, save your money, kids. Don't spend it on stupid shit. That way, when crappy stuff happens to you, you can say fuck it all and go traveling. I highly recommend it. It's way more fun than anything else.
Nice. That's a good thing, man. And is there anything related to climbing or something that you want to say that India is not practicing that you want to put out there? Like tell people about it. Like something's wrong.
They should definitely do more climbing. There's a lot of great climbers in India. I was so impressed with all the climbers and climbing that I've seen here in India, especially here in Bangalore. They've got great attitudes, great skills. Using too much chalk. I've seen people putting chalks on holds, chalks on shoes. I mean, there's using too much chalk, which should be discouraged.
We are sweaty people.
Putting chalk on your shoes is just a wrong technique.
Not on shoes, on hands we need it.
Putting chalk on a hold is just a wrong holds don't get sweaty.
No, but...
So don't put chalk on your shoes, don't put chalk on holds. Think about using less chalk in general, but you don't want chalk on your holds. Chalk is slippery.
Yeah.
No.
It's only useful for drying, and then once you've dried, you brush the excess off because it's slippery. That's like trying to climb on sand. You don't want to climb on sand, you want to climb on rocks. So yeah, use less chalk. Other than that, I'm like so impressed, and I've like see even like techniques that I see only used here in Bangalore, using the top of the toe to climb with. Like all the climbers in Bangalore, they wear holes in their climbing shoes right here, and like I've heard different opinions on whether or not this is a good technique. But it's a technique that works, and I think it'd be very interesting if they actually made shoes with this technique in mind.
Holes in the front?
No, so that they don't get holes in them.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the climbing shoes, they don't expect you to do that.
Correct.
So there's nothing there.
Makes sense.
If you had like Indian rock climbing shoes with a little bit of extra rubber right on the top of the toe there, it always looks good when you see them like go up and they're using no footholds at all. They're just kicking the wall with the top of their toe and going up the wall. It looks really impressive. And I'm sure there's some situations where it's one of the best techniques available.
Have you met some really good climbers now recently?
Neha Prakash.
Okay.
She's really cool. She's a national champion. She's a really good climber.
So, is there some last words of inspiration or motivation as such?
Like something inspirational, positive message would be like, the journey is the destination. And I really mean that, but I like to spell out like exactly what that means.
Okay.
With the right attitude and the right skills and some decent preparation, you can have amazing adventures anywhere you go. You don't have to go to Paris, which is not a particularly safe place to go at the moment either anyway, so you might want to rethink that one. Like you go to these famous places and they're giant tourist traps. And like, I love paying €5 for a crepe also, at least as much as anyone. But yeah, the giant tourist traps, you get charged a whole bunch of extra money to have an experience that's less special. It's more tooled towards international tourists, and it's more the same as every other place in the world than it is something special. So be prepared, have a great attitude, have some skills, and you can enjoy the journey anywhere you go.
Nice, man. It was great having you here. It was good fun talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can catch Lex at lexadventures.com.
Yeah, and make sure you edit out all the racist parts.
Oh no, that's not gonna go. This is like a full footage and the whole thing's gonna go up on on social media. And the last thing, you can check out what we do. It's at facebook.com/OneTribeIndia. That's our travel company. And Lex does Lex Adventures. You guys can check out Lex Adventures. And last but not the least, we have a trek this weekend. If you want to join in, you can join in.
They have a trick every weekend.
Yeah,
this information won't go out of date.
Yeah, this information really won't go out of date. Okay, see you guys. Thank you, Lex, for coming on board. And yeah, bye.